People, since we last spoke, everything is now fine. I caught a bug. I'd taken my son into A&E the day before, and hence the reason why I was feeling very sick and unwell. But I'm okay now. I'm up and about. I'm in lots of pain, joint pains and stiffness. It's just absolutely immense. But I ain't going to let it get me down, and I'm not going to let it stop me from doing what I've got to do. So, on and upwards, and let's keep on going. Which reminds me, I need to get the washing in, I think. Because there's washing in the garden, so I need to do that. So today I'm going out and I'm going to be collecting more donations for my fundraiser. This is getting really big now. To the point I'm slightly worried I'm not going to fit everyone in my garden and down the side of my house and out the front. But I know that I can pull it all together and we'll manage. I've got to rearrange a few things, so it'll all be fine. I've just gone upstairs to get ready. Right, my theory. People are going to be curious about what I was going on about. I don't think it's an actual... I don't know if it's a cure for cancer, but at the same time I can't say it's not. But I am going to be trying out the fresh fruit and vegetables, fresh homegrown meats, which means direct from the farm. So it hasn't been processed, it hasn't had anything injected to it. There's been no pesticides on this farm that I'm choosing to use. No pesticides put on the fruit or the vegetables. It's all naturally grown. Just to see if it can help. Obviously, I'm on the Avastin for a year. I've got to take it until I stop taking the Avastin. I stop having the chemo Avastin about April time next year. But I just want to see if having, fresh fruit and veg that hasn't been touched, that hasn't been processed, to see if that really does help to keep the cancer at bay. Also, to make it go away so it never comes back. Also to keep me healthier. And obviously my kids healthier as well. Not that I've always had fresh fruit and veg. I've never lived on processed food, but I do think that most of the stuff that we buy from the shops is processed, and it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's got a preservative. It's got preservatives in everything. If you think about it, it's mass production, so they've got to preserve it to a certain point, haven't they, till they sell it. And that kind of concerns me, that on top of stress, is this connected to the cancers that are coming out more regular, and new cancers that are being found. So I'm going to try this veg and fruit diet. Fresh veg, fresh fruit and fresh meat direct from the farm itself. So it goes from the farm obviously to the slaughterhouse and goes straight back to the farm, and cut up. It's not processed, it's not touched, it's not injected with anything, it's just proper fresh meat. It can't be bad. Obviously it does work out to be a bit more expensive, I think, but we'll just see how it goes, because you can't really put a price on health, and you can't really put a price on life itself, really, can you? You just have to do what you can. live and survive. I'm very, very stiff this morning, my shoulders and my neck, and I'm having problems turning my wrists and stuff. But I think that's related more to my arthritis than anything else. And being in a damp house doesn't really help. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to give it the month, obviously, and then I'm going to do a full proper report on it, to let you know what I've been eating, when I've been eating it, because I do think that eating 4 hours before we go to sleep to rest our bodies is quite potent. But obviously when some people are working shifts and things like that, they just have to eat when they can, and it's just a way of survival. Whereas at the moment I have no work. I have my fundraiser, which is keeping me busy, which I'm going out to collect for today again, which again is just overwhelming, because obviously it is for a good cause. Macmillan do rely on charity support to keep going, and it is to provide for cancer patients and their families. That's what the service does, and supports them, whether it be in palliative care or non-palliative care. They still support you, and they do a damn good bloody job. So yeah, that's a bit of a mumble about everything really, and I'll just I'm just really gonna try this and just see if it can change something. See, I can lift that arm up. I'm alright. I can't scratch my back. I need a back scratcher. Has anybody got a back scratcher? The kids are sick of me asking, can you scratch my back? I can't reach it because it's weird. I've got no hair on my body, and it's weird, and I can't lift that arm up at all. It's just completely, there's nothing in it. My wrists. I'm just moaning now, aren't I? Sorry. So yeah, I'm going to do this experiment. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing and try and raise as much money for Macmillan as I possibly can. I'm hoping to do a school reunion fundraiser, which I've had a few ideas, a few special guests in mind as well for that, which is quite exciting. But I'm going to start making inquiries about that next week. And I might be able to finalise it all by mid-September, maybe. But don't quote me on it, because obviously I'm doing another fundraiser as well as this coffee morning. I'm going to be doing the fun day. And then this fundraiser of, it's been 21 years since we all left school. And I think it's about time that we all got together. It'd be good. But if I can do it as a fundraiser to raise money for Macmillan, then it's all worthwhile, isn't it? And I think, people who I used to go to school with would probably attend more so than if it was just something normal. A fundraiser, everybody attends, don't they? So yeah, I'll do another blog again in another few days, and I hope that everybody's well. And thanks again for following me and keeping up to date with things. Oh, and thanks for the girls at Burntwood meet up. I went to meeting mums at Boney High School. It was lovely to meet you all, and I will be back round again soon to meet you all again. And so yeah, looking onwards and upwards, and let's keep going. Speak to you soon. Bye. Oh, for goodness sake.